Hello, fellow Californians. Today, we're embarking on a journey through the California DMV Handbook, section by section. Each section of this handbook is packed with valuable information to keep you safe on the roads and help you navigate California's traffic laws. Whether you're a new driver or just brushing up on your knowledge, this handbook is an essential guide. We'll be breaking it down into manageable sections, making it easy for you to understand and absorb. From obtaining your driver's license to understanding the rules of the road, we've got you covered. We'll even delve into important topics like safety, alcohol, and insurance requirements. So, whether you're a driver, a cyclist, or a pedestrian, this journey is for you. Let's start with Section 1 and work our way through, ensuring that you're well equipped with the knowledge to make California's roads safer for all. Stay tuned for Section 1 of the California DMV Handbook Audio. The California Driver's License. Section 1. The California Driver's License. A California driver's license allows you to drive on public roads. Before you can get a driver's license in California, you are required to pass the knowledge and behind-the-wheel drive tests based on information in this handbook. You must have the correct license to drive your vehicle type. Most people need a non-commercial Class C driver's license. To operate commercial vehicles, motorcycles, and other types of vehicles, you must have a different class of license. For information on vehicles covered by a Class C, visit dmv.ca.gov/DL Card Designations. Real ID Driver's License. Beginning May 2025, your driver's license or identification, ID, card must be Real ID compliant if you use it to board an airplane for domestic flights, enter military bases, enter most federal facilities. Visit dmv.ca.gov/RealID to learn more about applying for a Real ID driver's licenses for undocumented residents. California offers driver's licenses for all residents regardless of immigration status. For more information, visit dmv.ca.gov/DL Organ and Tissue Donor. For information, visit donatelafecalifornia.org. Veterans. Visit dmv.ca.gov/veterans to learn more about the requirements and benefits of a veteran designation. ID cards. ID cards are issued for identification purposes to eligible persons of any age. They do not permit you to drive. To get an ID, you must provide your identity document, residency documents, and social security number. Visit dmv.ca.gov/ID-cards to complete an ID card application and get information on current acceptable documents and reduced fee, no fee, or senior ID cards. Buckle up. Every time. Do it for you and those you love. Section 2. Getting an instruction permit and driver's license. If you do not have a driver's license from California or another state, you must apply for an instruction permit before taking the behind-the-wheel drive test to get your driver's license. What you need. To apply for an instruction permit or driver's license, you must provide proof of identity, proving who you are. 2 proofs of residency, proving you live in California. Exceptions may apply. Legal full name document, proving your current name if the name on your identity document and application do not match. Social security number, exceptions may apply. For Real ID requirements, current acceptable documents, and eligibility, visit dmv.ca.gov/RealID. Register to vote. For information on registering to vote, visit California Secretary of State at sos.ca.gov. Applying for an instruction permit. To apply for a Class C instruction permit. 1. Complete a driver's license and ID card application. 2. Provide your documents. 3. Pay a non-refundable application fee. 4. Pass your knowledge tests. 5. Pass a vision test. For more information, visit dmv.ca.gov/instruction permit for a complete list of application steps and requirements. If you are under 18 years old, you will also need to be at least 15 and a half years old. Complete a driver education program. Have a parent or guardian sign to approve the application and accept financial responsibility, see Section 10. If your parents or guardians share joint custody of you, both must sign. Wait to use your instruction permit until you start behind-the-wheel driver training with an instructor who will validate the permit. Driving schools. Driver education and driver training are offered at DMV-licensed driving schools and some high schools. Instructors must carry an instructor's ID card. Ask to see it. See the driver training schools page at dmv.ca.gov/driver-ed for more information about selecting a driving school. Applying for a driver's license. To get your driver's license after you have your instruction permit, you need to practice driving with a California licensed driver who is at least 18 years old, 25 for minors. This person must sit close enough to take control of the vehicle if needed. Pass a behind-the-wheel drive test. If you are under 18 years old, you will also need to be at least 16 years old. Have an instruction permit from California or another state for at least 6 months, or turn 18 years old, before scheduling your behind-the-wheel drive test. Prove that you completed both driver education and driver training. Practice driving for at least 50 hours with a California licensed driver who is at least 25 years old. 10 hours must be at night. See the driver's licenses page at dmv.ca.gov/DL services for the complete list of application steps, requirements, the parent-teen driving contract, and driving performance evaluation, DPE, score sheet. Minors restrictions and exceptions. When you are under 18 years old, your driver's license will have the word provisional. As a provisional driver, you cannot drive between 11 p.m. and 5 a.m. during the first 12 months you have your license. With passengers under 20 years old, unless your parent or guardian or other California licensed driver, at least 25 years old, rides with you. For pay or operate vehicles that require a commercial Class A, B, or C license. There are exceptions to these restrictions if you have a medical need and cannot reasonably find another way to travel. You must carry a note signed by your physician. The note must have your medical condition and date you are expected to recover. Drive for schooling or a school activity. You must carry a note signed by your school principal, dean, or designee. Must drive for work reasons. You must carry a note signed by your employer. The note must confirm your employment. Must drive an immediate family member. You must carry a note signed by your parent or legal guardian. The note must state the reason you need to drive, the family member, and date when the need will end. Note: a parent or guardian may cancel their teen's license by completing a request for cancellation or surrender of a driver license or ID card form. Section 3. The testing process. Driver's license tests. Here is an overview of the driver's license tests. 1. Vision test. DMV tests all applicants to ensure they can see well enough to drive safely. If you take your vision test with corrective or contact lenses, your driver's license will have a corrective lenses restriction. If you do not pass your vision test, you will be asked to have your eye doctor complete a report of vision examination form. For more information, visit dmv.ca.gov/vision-standards. 2. Knowledge test. When you apply for an original driver's license, you must pass a knowledge test with multiple choice questions. You are allowed 3 attempts to pass before you must reapply. Minors must wait 7 days to retake a failed knowledge test, not including the day of the failure. Testing options will be available once you complete your application at dmv.ca.gov/dl. Important: you are not allowed to use any testing aids during knowledge tests, such as a California driver's handbook or cell phone. 3. Behind-the-wheel drive test. When you apply for an original driver's license, you will be tested on your ability to safely drive a vehicle. Upon renewal, drivers with a vision or medical condition may be required to take a behind-the-wheel test. The examiner may give 2 or more instructions at one time to determine whether you can understand and properly follow both directions. For example, at the next street, make a left turn, and then at the first intersection make another left turn. Visit dmv.ca.gov/make-and-appointment to schedule a behind-the-wheel drive test appointment. On the day of your behind-the-wheel test, you must bring 1. Your instruction permit or driver's license, if you have one. 2. Another California licensed driver who is at least 18 years old, 25 for minors, unless you are already licensed to drive. 3. A vehicle that is safe to drive for your test. 4. Valid proof of insurance and vehicle registration. 5. If you plan to use a rental vehicle for your drive test, your name must be listed on the rental contract. The contract must not exclude behind-the-wheel drive tests. Note, minors must wait 14 days to retake a failed behind-the-wheel drive test, not including the day of the failure. Before you begin, the DMV examiner will ask you to locate and demonstrate the following. Driver window, the window on the driver's side must open. Windshield, the windshield must allow a full, clear, unblocked view for you and the DMV examiner. Windshield cracks may postpone your test. Rear view mirrors, at least 2 rear view mirrors. One of them must be on the left side of your vehicle. Brake lights, the right and left brake lights must be operational. Tires, the tires must have at least 1/32 inch of uniform tread depth. The use of a donut tire is not allowed during a drive test. Foot brake, there must be at least 1 inch of clearance between the bottom of the brake pedal and the floorboard when depressed. Horn, designed for the vehicle, in proper working condition, and loud enough to be heard from a distance of at least 200 feet. Emergency, parking brake, how to set and release the parking brake. Turn/arm signals. A. Left turn. B. Right turn. C. Slowing down or stopping. Windshield wipers, control arm or switch, you may be required to show they function. Seatbelts, all seatbelts must work properly and be used by the individuals in the vehicle. Note, if your vehicle does not meet the requirements, your drive test will be rescheduled. Interpreters may be used during the pre-drive inspection for the identification and use of certain controls in the vehicle but may not accompany you during the drive test. Only the examiner is allowed to accompany you during the drive test. Exceptions are made for training, service animals, and certain law enforcement situations. The use of a recording device, including a video recorder, is prohibited during a behind-the-wheel drive test. If the recording device cannot be powered off or disabled, the applicant must block it so there is no visual or audio recording during the drive test. Other things to know for your behind-the-wheel test. The drive test is intended to determine your skill in operating a motor vehicle in most road situations and evaluate your abilities, not the vehicle's technology. Therefore, advanced driver assistance systems technologies, such as automated parallel parking, lane departure, and adaptive cruise control, are not permitted during the drive test. Vehicle safety technology, such as backup cameras and blind spot monitors, may be used on the drive test, but are not a replacement for an actual visual check of your mirrors and blind spots. To view a sample of the Driving Performance Evaluation (DPE) score sheet, visit dmv.ca.gov/teendriver. For a sample of the supplemental /area DPE score sheet, visit dmv.ca.gov/seniors. Section 4. Changing, replacing, and renewing your driver's license. Changes to your license. If you legally change your name or need an update to your driver's license, such as your physical description or gender identity, visit dmv.ca.gov/DL services. Change your address. If you move, you must notify DMV of your new address within 10 days. Submit a change of address online at dmv.ca.gov/addresschange or by mail. It is your responsibility to ensure DMV has your correct mailing address on record. You do not automatically get a new driver's license when you change your address. You may request a replacement for a fee. Replace or renew your driver's license. It is against the law to drive with an expired driver's license. To renew or replace a lost, stolen, or damaged driver's license, visit dmv.ca.gov/dlservices or DMV office. Before DMV can issue you a driver's license, you may need to provide additional proof of your identity. Your driver's license and identity document may expire on the same date. If so, you will be required to provide a valid identity document. If you are a minor, your parent or guardian must sign the application. Once you receive your replacement card, your old card is no longer valid. If you find the old card, destroy it. Extend your driver's license. If you are out of state and cannot renew, you may request a 1-year extension of your driver's license. Before your driver's license expires, submit a request with your name, driver's license number, birth date, California residence address, and out-of-state address to dl-extensions@dmv.ca.gov. Note, limited-term driver's licenses are not eligible for this extension. DMV kiosks offer convenient transactions available at grocery stores, DMV offices, auto clubs. Find a kiosk near you. Visit dmv.ca.gov/kiosks. Complete your vehicle registration renewal. Receive a replacement registration card or sticker. Submit proof of insurance. File for planned non-operation (P&O) status. Obtain your driver's record and vehicle record. Receive a replacement driver's license and more.